Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hold on. I gotta get it right. Gotta get us right.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Damn, that was loud.
My bad.
You gotta warn me something next time.
Oh yeah, PTSD start playing.
I didn't take my pills.
Yo. Hey, y'all hear the vibes? Y'all see who we got in the building? Yo. It is your boy PA. I am in the building with my man, Big Manny.
What up?
And the homie, Mr. Nissan himself, R33 God, Godzilla.
He's Godzilla.
Gojira.
Yo, owner of it's Kaiju, right?
Kaiju JDM.
Kaiju JDM. Main man Dom is in the building.
Hey.
The original Dom.
The original Dom, not Toretto. It's what Toretto thought he was.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah, let
having
me
me.
go ahead and fade this out. Psych.
I need to go get a drink.
Yo, where the drinks at?
Need a whiskey cocoa real quick.
Yeah.
All right. I'm really liking these intros now. Like, I messed with it with Amari, and I feel like it was pretty fun. So, yeah, we're going to keep doing it. Hopefully that wasn't racist. If it was, oh well.
Hey, get over it.
Oh well. But Dom, I appreciate you for making it to the pod. There has been so many issues between all of us. So the fact that you've been able to make it means a lot. Means a lot for sure.
I've been dying to come over here, man.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to it.
It's crazy because you're like down the street.
Literally.
A little bit of ways, but yeah, down the street.
Literally.
So before I even go into the first question of like a quick background for you, I have to say today I was thinking about it and I'm pretty sure I met Dom before I met everyone else, Jiff, all of them, because the Z, I had just sold it and I want to say I had a picture with, it was either your 33 or the other guy that I think he got stationed in like Alabama or something like that. His 33 was there too. It's like in the background. But
Water set.
Yeah, Water Set, Cars and Coffee. Shout out Aldo and I forget the other guy's name. Corey. Water Set every second Saturday. If you're in this area, if you're not in this area, you should still show up. But anyway, I had this horn button, this Nismo O logo Series 1 horn button. If you don't know what Series 1 is, it's on Dom's shirt right now. That logo. And I had gotten it from Yahoo Auctions Japan. And so since I didn't have the Z anymore, I was like, hey man, I don't have this anymore. And you have all this Series 1 stuff on your car. Like this would be perfect on the car. And so he came by, he came here, bought the horn button. And I mean, that was it. Yep. Ever since then.
Stayed in touch ever since.
Yeah. Yep. And then also with getting the Z back, he's the one that drove it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the one that, he drove my old car. Hopefully this comes out
before he drove it again.
Yeah. He drove my old Z before I even drove it again. So hopefully this comes out after my video releases showing, hey, look what I bought. If not, this ain't gonna make no sense.
Hey,
but yeah,
famous YouTubers do that shit all the time.
I don't think I'm famous. So. Just a famous.
Come on, man. You get like at least 70 likes, man.
You know?
70, yeah, if I like what do you call it? If I collab with someone off the strength of me.
Stop. Stop.
Yeah, off the strength of me, nah.
Stop. Humble guy.
Yeah, you got to be humble, man. I never want to not be humble. But that's my intro to Dom. True homie, OG, before the pod was even the pod. Even when we talked about like clothing and stuff like that with Kaiju JDM, he was kind of giving me pointers on like what to do, DTG, DTF, all that stuff. So, yeah, true homie, true OG.
I think the first time I met you was at Friendsgiving when
Yep.
you pulled up.
Up here.
Nice.
Yep.
Yep.
Right here.
Right here.
Making
That
these
was-
connections.
Been a few years.
Yeah, well, might do it again this year. Gonna try and do the Cars
Memorial
and Cookout
Day.
for Memorial Day for the same people. I don't really like too many people being in my house.
I'm down.
So yeah, we'll definitely try to run that back. And then if that goes well, probably try Friendsgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Depending on if I go out of town or not. We'll see. But yeah. So anyway, I've talked about Dom. I feel like I've glazed him enough. So I'll let him kind of talk about himself. Give us a quick little background on who you are and the business as well.
So I'm just a car guy, man.
Welcome.
Talk about humble.
I'm just a car guy.
Just a car guy.
Yeah.
I serve in the military. I've got
Thank you for your service.
we just talked about this. Thank you for your support and your service.
Oh, perfect.
Got 3 kids that that have turned into car monsters also.
Hell yeah.
Into drifting, drag racing, pretty much anything that has to do with cars. And it's been like that pretty much my whole life. And then, been going to car shows forever, been working on cars forever, building cars, sometimes, building cars with the help of other people. And looking towards retirement, I started thinking about, what am I going to do? I really don't want to go work for nobody.
Yeah.
So that's not me.
Mhm.
And I'm getting old too, so I don't want to start, working again
From square one.
from square one. And I definitely don't want to go back to working as a civilian or a contractor with the military, because that's literally like being in the army all over again.
Yeah.
And I've got friends that are doing that, and some of them, they're still like they're in uniform.
Mm.
No, so
Can't have that.
it's like I go to car shows, we go to meets, and we go to these big events, and I started seeing all these people with their little shops of whatever, whether it be working on cars or selling stuff, like selling Hot Wheels and
Mhm.
trinkets and doodads.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about doing stuff for myself, right? Because people started seeing the build, started seeing the car, and they started asking about it, and it started to get exposure. And I wanted to give it more exposure, but at the same time have stuff specially made for myself
Mm.
with the car or whatever. So I started looking into doing things like that for myself. The next thing you know, something popped into my head, an idea popped into my head about like, hey, why don't I just start doing like merch?
Yeah.
Then I'm already going to car shows
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to take the car anyway. So why not just take a shop and then have the car, kind of like as a hook. And I go with my boys,
Yeah.
because I'm always with Juan. Shout out to Rhoda.
Yeah.
So one of the fastest RX-7s around right here. So,
Yeah. That's
And the
that's
clean-
a question.
and the cleanest. So every time we have those cars together, everybody just like flocks to the cars. So I was like, I can start doing this and actually make it a business. So I started selling some stuff on Etsy. And the next thing you know, it started blowing up, and I got my own website. It kind of started to take off, and I was like, hey, it's actually making a little bit of money,
Mm.
So I was like, I think I can do this because this is kind of fun. And at the same time, it started giving me like also a way to vent and, focus some of my energy and some of my stress
Yeah.
at doing something that I already like.
Yeah.
Has to do with cars. So that's where Kaiju came in. And here we are.
And we're back. So that's where see, almost said it again, Caveman. That's where Kaiju started. So if that's where Kaiju started, where does your current R33 start?
Okay, so this is a long story.
Ooh.
But I'll give you the short version.
Okay.
Notes. High school, Gran Turismo.
Oh, we're talking about like BC or AD?
Like, bro, dude, man. I'm telling you. The disrespect. Man. It's all right. So Gran Turismo,
Mhm.
400R.
Ooh.
That was like the car to beat.
Yeah.
And it was sick. I had already seen the R32 and on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not the internet did exist. Okay.
So you're talking like DSL?
Yeah. No. We talking about dial up. Mom, hang up the phone.
What? Oh man. Young
And
kids
then
are
we had
probably
all these
like,
option videos.
Yes, sir.
Remember option videos?
Yeah.
Like Gucci, Suchiya, Maxarito, and all that. So I started seeing all these videos, and I fell in love with the GTR. I liked the 32, but then when I saw the 33 and I saw the 400R in Gran Turismo, I was like, damn, that thing's sexy. And I started to become like a real follower. And then YouTube started. This is years after that. YouTube started, and I saw a video of Jeremy from
Top Gear.
Top Gear.
I was about to say like Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah,
Okay.
Top Gear, and he was driving the June built R33
Yeah.
in that video.
That the yellow one,
The
green
yellow
one.
yeah, which is going to be at GTR Festival.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, so
That
they're
same one?
bringing it over. So that same one.
Nice.
Yeah. So I saw that and I was like, bro, and it just like I fell in love with the 33,
Mhm.
and I just started following the car and everything that came out about it. GTRs, 33s, 34s. I like the 34s, and I just started following the car, and I started to get more into the culture. When the 32s became legal, I looked at some 32s and I looked around, but I wasn't really like that inspired or motivated to actually purchase one. I kind of did, but at the same time I was like, it's not really for me. It's like,
Yeah.
I didn't like it that much. I wanted a 33. Then when the 33s became legal, I started looking. And it took me about 2 years to actually be able to find one that I could actually connect with the person and this and that. Because you know how it is. If the car's not stateside, which mine wasn't stateside, it's kind of hectic. You need pictures, videos, and I want to see all this stuff. And
then their pictures look like they took it through like a potato, and it's just crazy.
And the funny thing is, and the crazy thing is, I purchased my vehicle through RHD, Right Hand Drive Specialties, in Washington State.
Yeah.
And at the time, this was 2020. At the time, there wasn't a lot of controversy surrounding RHD. Because I don't know if you guys are familiar, and I'm not to talk shit about RHD because I had a really good experience and a great experience with them, but other people haven't been so fortunate. They've had vehicles, rusted out or crashed vehicles, et cetera, et cetera. I didn't have that. I was in actually, I think I was at a school for ops, and I was lunchtime flipping through Instagram. And I saw these pictures. Just purchased in Japan, blah, 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 blah. And I saw the car and I was like, man, that car looks clean. And I saw the price and I was like, oh, that's not a bad price. This is during COVID. So immediately, I right then and there, I messaged him. And he got back to me the same day. And then we started talking and I said, hey, can you send me some pictures and some videos? And the guy sent me videos, pictures, compression tests, and then
that's a good one.
He went and he had the car up. This car was still in Japan. Got the car up on a lift and went underneath and did a whole bunch of, showed me a bunch of videos. And I was like, okay. Then he was able to get me the history report.
Ooh.
And it was a one-owner car, low kilometers. I think it had like 20,000 something kilometers. I can't remember off the top of my head right now.
Oh, that thing didn't get driven at all.
It was fairly stock. It had an HKS exhaust. It had some Nismo intakes or whatnot, and an HKS ECU thing, and that was pretty much it. Everything else was stock, and it had a sound system. Had some T37s, but everything else was 100% stock. The car had nothing else done to it, so it was in really good condition. It looked a little bit some areas it looked a little bit faded because Japan. Cars are outside.
Yeah, not only that.
Not everybody
white.
has a carport. And then it's white, QM1 white, which is like plain white.
Yeah.
They call it snow
Mm-hmm.
or cloud white or whatever. So we made a deal, purchased the vehicle, and a couple of months after, I think it was like October of 2020, I got the car. No, October of 2021.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, October of 2021, the car arrived.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, we did the deal in 2020, and then in 2021, the car arrived.
Because I felt like I sold you that horn button like not too late after.
Yeah.
I think it was like December or something like that.
Something like that. And there it is. And I was finally able to get the car that I've always wanted.
Nice.
That is dope.
The crazy thing is that way before that, like 5 years before, I think it was 2015, there was a 400R that had come up for sale before anybody really knew what a 400R was, or the prices were ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, and this was through, I think it was, I can't remember the name of the importer right now. Anyway, so I had the opportunity to purchase that vehicle, and it still pops up on my YouTube, on my Facebook feed of memories every year to remind me of the opportunity that I missed.
Yeah.
So the car was for sale. It was like $70,000, which was
That's not bad
but
compared to today.
Compared to today,
Yeah.
but still $70,000 in 2015
That's
for
a
an
lot.
R33. You're still like, damn. And then I had to pay storage.
Yeah.
So I had to purchase the vehicle, and then I was gonna have to store the vehicle in Japan, and then have it delivered and whatnot. Not being able to see the car, I would have had to go to Japan. So there were a lot of moving pieces to that purchase, and I kind of got scared because I saw people doing that before, and then they got ripped off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I was like, and I wasn't in a position to spend 70 grand on a car, and then 15, 20 grand extra for storage and shipping on top of that, and with kids and wife and house and all.
You can't.
And moving around. So I said, I talked it over with the wife, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't feel comfortable. That's a lot of money, and I'm not rich. We're not rich,
Mhm.
We ain't got no money.
Yeah, Kaiju's not even.
We in
a
art.
thing yet.
Yeah, Kaiju wasn't even a thing. It's like, and living on a soldier's salary. So
Yeah.
no.
Probably not the smartest thing right now.
Mm-mm.
And then eventually, when it finally popped, it blew up, and then I started seeing 400Rs selling for $2.2 million.
Mm-hmm.
$1.5 million.
Dang it! I could have just bought
And I
us
was
a lot.
like-
You would have been
Like,
set with that 70 grand.
Man.
But at the
100.
same time though, that would have sucked because
Oh, yeah.
you would have had the car, the true car of your dreams, and you would have sold it for that $1 million or whatever the case may be, and then you would have been in the position like I was with the Z, like, man, I had the car,
I shouldn't have sold it.
and I shouldn't have sold it.
Yeah.
And if you did have the opportunity to buy it back, it definitely wouldn't have been what
Never
you
ever.
sold it for.
Never ever.
It would have been
So-
70 grand in storage fee.
Yeah, exactly. So in some ways,
But it
it's
worked.
a-
It worked out. I got a good car. We've been
Yeah.
putting in a lot of work into that car.
Off of the whole 400R thing, we got to bring up the homie. Well, he ain't the homie. He's not my homie. I don't know him, but you know him, Tommy F. Yeah.
Mm.
I feel like he's one of the people that, like, besides the people that already knew what a 400R was, he probably brought that moniker, that name out to the public and stuff like that. And like I said, you know him. So how is that, like, I guess, knowing Tommy, meeting him, him complimenting you on your car? Because that, to a lot of people, that's a feat in and of itself with his OEM plus mindset and how he thinks about certain things. Many people see him as an asshole. I don't. I understand his thought
me either.
process.
Yeah.
But yeah, what is that like as far as, I guess, knowing Tommy F. Yeah, and
So, okay, so we're not friends. We're not friends. We're an acquaintance, I guess,
Yeah.
and we do have we have I guess we have online conversations and whatnot. this was the first person that I reached out to when I wanted to build my car and
Rightfully so.
and restore it.
Yeah.
I was watching his videos, and with the drama and without the drama,
Oh, what's the name? Hurricane,
There was-
Ian, or whatever
there was a lot of things going on with him. He had another shop, a
Yeah.
smaller shop, and then he was like super overwhelmed. And then the guy that he had in his shop was somebody that I followed from JDM Legends, which was the show that was on History Channel, I think it was.
Yeah,
And he
I
was
like that show.
yeah,
Forgot all about
it's
that.
a shame.
Yeah.
And he was amazing, you know.
Mm.
So one day I saw him doing a giveaway, and I hit him up on IG, and I said, "You should do a giveaway for veterans.
Mm.
You know, a giveaway, so you can build my car." And I sent him that DM was just like, I wasn't expecting a response, and then, bro, like 30 minutes later, he was like, "You a veteran?" I see it on my, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Yeah."
Mm.
So, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm in the Army, whatever, blah 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 blah." And then we started talking. And he said, "So what you doing?" And I said, "Well, I got a 33 and I want to do this and I want to do that." And the next thing you know, we had other conversations, and every other day, and I would text or whatever. And I was trying to schedule with him, and then I would see him at either Adam's Invitational or whatever. We'd
Yeah.
have face to face and
Like,
talk.
bro, you down the road.
And
now.
I'm like, "Bro, what are you doing? When are you gonna build my car?" But and then I would see his videos, and I see how many cars he had.
It's a
And
sea of cars.
and
out
then
there.
I started working on the car at home, doing stuff to it myself. And I also had Jim from RB Power
Okay.
help me out with some other stuff, and his son. Shout out to them. They're in Greece. Good people, man. Miss them. Their shop. They used to do a lot of meets at their shop too. So waiting for Tommy, I started doing stuff on my own over here. And then I started to get frustrated because I really wanted to build the car, because I was already driving it. And then I did a single turbo conversion and did a couple of things to the car, wheels, suspension. But I was kind of scared because stock engine,
Yeah, don't know.
and then I was already pushing like 550 and some change on a stock block, stock head, and stock head studs.
Don't want to push too far.
And
yeah,
I was like-
about to say the head studs is the big.
Yeah, I didn't
the
want to.
biggest
I didn't
part
want
there.
to lift the head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So everything looked good on the car. When you changed the oil and things like that, and inspection, had a hot tag already. So everything
Okay.
would look good, and we monitor everything. But at the same time, I was always kind of scared to actually like get on it for real. Like I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And then Troy,
Trilogy.
Trilogy Performance. Shout out to
Shout out.
Troy.
Yeah.
Troy
He's
was
supposed
telling
to be on the show soon, bud.
Yeah. So talking to Troy and going to his events and whatnot, one day, I can't remember, Troy had an open house or if it was his birthday. And there was this gray R32
Mm-hmm.
sitting in Troy's shop, and the car was built and it was so clean. The engine bay was
I think I
so
know it's
clean.
32.
It was Scott's R32.
Okay.
He also had an R30, a white R34.
Yeah.
Yep. So I started looking at the car and I was like, "Yo, man, this car is beautiful. The engine bay." Because the outside I didn't care, because I'll do my own thing on the outside and this and that. But
Mhm.
the engine bay, the way it was built, and the power that it was making, I was like, "Yo, this car is sick. This is something that what I would like to have as a build for my car. I want a
Right.
clean engine bay, because I want a show car, but I want a fast car.
Yeah.
Because we drive our cars. We drive to
Mhm.
shows. We race on the streets in Mexico.
In Mexico, watch
Yeah,
out.
Mexico.
In
Yeah.
Mexico. So because we like to go fast, and we like to look good too.
Mm.
So Troy was like, I asked Troy, I was like, "Go, Troy, whose car is it?" And Troy was like, "Yeah, that's Scott's car, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Who built this?" And he's like, "My boy Lee Bird."
Lee Bird.
And I'm like,
Mhm.
"Lee Bird?" I'm like, "That name sounds familiar,"
Ooh, Lee
but
Bird.
and I'm like, "Huh?" And then he was like, "Yeah, Lee." And then he pulled up Instagram or whatever, and I was like, "Oh, bet, okay." And I saw the YouTube video and this and that he had on that building 32.
Mm.
And Troy was like, "You should hit him up, if you don't want to wait." And then I started, researching Lee
Mhm.
other than Tommy, because Tommy was,
The guy.
up to his ears in work, and then backed up forever.
Yeah.
he had like 40 cars in the lot. So I was like, my car's never gonna get built by that. It's like I don't have the time or the machinery to do it at home. And I've got a lot of friends, not to talk shit about my boys, but I got a lot of friends, like, and I built cars, but I want to drive my car and enjoy it. And I've got a lot of friends that are like, oh, you should just build it in the garage. You know, I've been building. I'm like, bro, your car has been being built for the past 6 years, and the engine is still in the living room.
Yeah.
And then
that sounds like someone specific.
the other guys
exactly what you're talking
about. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I want to enjoy my car. You know, the clock is ticking. Stop. Tick, 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 tick. So once you hear it, you know,
you can't get away from it.
Nope, never ever. So,
oh man, that's funny.
Yeah. So I hit Lee up, and Lee was like, "Yeah, bet." He called me back. I said, "Yo, hit me up." So I sent him my number. He called me. He said, "So what you want to do?" And I said, "Well, I had already had a build list in my head, which Tommy didn't like." You know, because Tommy,
he's very specific.
Yeah, Tommy likes to build these packages, and like he said, they're tried and tested on his cars and whatever.
Yeah,
and that's what he does. It's easy. It's like it's cookie cutter, but it's cookie cutter that makes power and it works.
Yeah, tried and true.
And this was before he was doing singles, because before he was only
he was a stickler.
I'm just doing twins, and
yep.
I didn't want to do twins. You know, I did not want the hassle. I wanted a big turbo. And my turbo's not big, you know, but it's okay. Because I didn't want it to be laggy, and I didn't want to go through the hassle of doing a 3-liter.
Yeah.
Not with this build. That's for a future build.
Okay.
So I hit Lee up, and I said I already had a build list of what I wanted to do, and Lee was like, "Oh, okay," and I was like, "Yo, you know, I don't want to get raped on all this, because I know what, you know, the GTR Skyline tax is."
Yeah.
And he was like,
Skyline tax.
Yeah. So he was like, "Hey, it's gonna be like X amount of money." And I was like, "Oh, okay, so that's not that bad."
And he's close.
Yeah, and then he's close by, and the other thing is, like, he wasn't gonna have the car for 8, 9, 10 months.
Yeah.
Like some people, like, this was a quick turnaround. The build on my engine, the thing that took the longest was the machine shop.
You can't get around that.
You can't get around that.
Yeah.
So,
especially during COVID.
This was a little bit after COVID already. When we did
that,
I had already had the car for like 2 years.
Yeah. Well, COVID is what, so they say, is what caused the cog in the machine, and then after that, they just all haven't recouped since. All right. I don't know what is going on today, but these cameras are not our friends. So as we were talking about machine shops, $400, you and Tommy Effia being best friends. We're talking about Lee and how he came into the picture.
Yeah.
With Lee coming into the picture and everything, what is currently on your 33 as it is?
So we ended up keeping the 2.6.
Okay.
We did CP pistons, Manly rods. The go-to. We just did a 86.5 bore. Then we did some.
Is stock?
It's a little
86?
bit. No, it's a little bit over a little bit bigger than stock.
Yeah, is stock 86 though?
86.
Okay.
Yeah, 86. So it's just a little bit over.
Yeah.
Then we did some Tomei cams, valves, springs, retainers.
Okay.
Studs.
PRP, ARP head studs, ARP main studs. Then we did PRP crank trigger, Garrett G35 900, head drain.
Got to.
Extended oil sump for
Got
three
to.
extra
quarts Mm-hmm.
Since we did the extension, and oil pressure was Gucci, but you know, since we're
on the edge,
we're kind of on the edge.
Yeah,
we wanted the high flow, just to be on the safe side. And we've got cam gears, Haltech ECU 2500 Elite, we have the little keypad, the fun pad.
Okay.
We got the fun pad.
Yeah.
You know, with the a little bit of launch control, afterburner, two-step,
All the fun stuff.
rolling anti-lag.
The fun stuff.
You got no lift shift?
A couple of no, we're not there yet. A couple of maps. One, little sensitive one, medium one, and a spicy one.
Gotta. What's
horsepower?
Yeah. What's
on
the,
spicy?
What's the tune on spicy?
on spicy, it's around 8.
Okay. What's
So,
the lowest one? And which one do you drive the most?
Spicy.
I was about to say,
we do the spicy. We do this. We like the spicy.
yeah. Did you not hear his crew is Juan and G?
Yeah, it's got to be on the spicy side, bro. There's never a day when we're like, hey, can we just cruise sometimes? No, never.
Or it starts off that way, and then someone just gets that wild hair, and they're just like, well, I guess we're going to spicy.
Here we go. Then we got injector dynamics 1750s. We've got 2 Hellcat 550 pumps in the back with a radium drop-in hanger. We have fuel lines, 8mm and 6mm. We have fuel
8mm feed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuel pressure regulator. We have a brand new Nismo 5-speed from Nismo Heritage.
Damn.
Nismo Super Copper Mix twin disc clutch.
You get the chatter?
No, it's like stock.
No.
It's night and day.
Whoa.
Lee told me about this clutch because we used to have the spec clutch in there that I had forever because that was the first thing that I switched on the car. Because when I got the car, the clutch was kind of iffy. And this one is night and day. It's like a stock car.
Nice.
And then Nismo short shifter with solid bushings. That's pretty much where we're at. We got a catch can and then wiring specialties. They did a custom harness for us for the things that we took off. And Lee made sure to put everything nice and clean and tucked in. He painted the engine bay and kept it pretty.
Nice,
I painted the valve cover. And I painted the brakes the same color. I got a lot of
green.
hate. I got a lot of hate when I did the green because I did that shit in the garage. That was one of the first because I hated those cars are so old. The paint that Nissan used to flake.
Yeah,
it was
single stage.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
So some of the first things that I did in the garage was paint. And when I went to paint, I saw everybody doing the same thing. They would do like the candy red, or they would do like the silica gold.
It's because it's safe.
Or they would do purple, like the HKS purple. They all did the same colors. And I was like, I want to do something different.
No, yours pops.
And I saw this green color.
Yeah.
I don't know where it was that I saw the green. And I was like, white car, Godzilla, maybe not so great. But this green car, it's not too flashy. But I said, you know what? I'm going to try it. And I just, rattle can that shit at home. Everybody's like, oh, where'd you powder coat it? It's like my garage. Rattle can, 4K clear.
Do you remember my Evo 4? I had green, granted mine was powder coated.
Yep.
Had green on the calipers. I definitely stole that from you.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
The thing is that at first I got a lot of hate. I still get a lot of hate for a lot of things. And I don't care. And, if you don't have haters, then that means you're doing something wrong.
Correct.
So now I've seen a lot of cars coming out with green valve covers and doing green. And I was like, oh, y'all talk a lot of shit.
Well. Would you look at that?
Even, I can't remember this in Japan, Midori.
Midori green.
Midori's they do the green on the valve covers also. They do wrinkle green, but it's a very similar color.
Yeah.
I was going to say the green is very JDM. So I don't know why you got so much hate.
And it just, with the white.
Yeah.
I didn't want a white car, but that was what was available. And so I took it. And then we ended up also doing this. We ended up stripping the whole car, getting all new seals, windows out. And then we resprayed the whole car.
Damn.
So then so body wise, we've got a 400R replica hood, but it is an exact replica, made in Japan. Amazing fitment. I have a 400R bumper that is not mounted yet. We got something spicy coming in the next couple of months that I don't think anybody around here haven't seen.
Yeah, because there are like 5 of y'all that are white 33s.
Yeah. And then we got the 400R side skirts, 400R lip. And right now we're rocking a EPR front carbon front lip with canards with the OEM bumper, and then but it's gonna change up. But we have the 400R wing.
I don't know how you're forgetting like the coolest part of the exterior.
LMGT1s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that not the first thing you said?
That was the first thing I noticed before I was like, what?
Yeah, we have LMGT1s 18 face with a 19-inch step lip. A 19 by 10 plus 15 on 275/35 tires.
So it looks
Ditto.
the look and performs.
We have Nismo over fenders in the back.
Okay.
I want to do the Nismo over fenders in the front, but not the 400R fenders. So I'm probably going to do some modification, like a lot of the things that we've done on the car. Because I've done some stuff to the car that has just been modified in the garage to make sure that everything fits. Like we rolled the fenders. Chris, shout out to Cabron Garage. He helped me roll the fenders. And he did a phenomenal job. He helped me. He also helped me cut the Nismo over fenders. You know, Chris got a good hand with that. He could be a surgeon with a grinder. You know?
I didn't know.
We cut them precisely to the same spec as we rolled the fenders. So when we mounted them, like you couldn't even notice that was cut.
I'm gonna have to look at those.
You would think that came cut from factory.
Yeah.
No, we did that shit in the garage, and it came out amazing.
Yeah.
So we have a top secret rear diffuser also, and then we have EPR carbon fiber extensions on the side to keep the carbon fiber look on the bottom. Then Lowe's Customs in Miami, out of RAF Performance, he redid my headlights to look like the Series 3 headlights.
Big money.
That was
Miami
super
money.
cheap.
Really?
That is super cheap. If you know, the R33 headlights, Series 3 headlights are like $15,000 for a pair.
Big expensive.
And I was able to get those refurbished with brand new lenses and LEDs for like $1,300. And the guy at Lowe's Customs, he does that shit in like about a week.
Damn.
I think the first time I heard about him was Adam LZ.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of his work, like Supras, like you name it. And then R32s, if you want that duct also in your headlight, you know, so
the NACA duct.
for the intake, he does that for Supras, for 33s, for 32s. Like he's done it, and then anything that you want carbon fiber on the inside, or if you want it just plain black, or if you want the chrome, like you give him the combination that you want, and this guy will make it happen. And you won't be disappointed because he does it in like a week and a half turnaround time.
Yeah, I've never heard anything bad from him at all. All the stuff that I've seen, the NACA ducks, all that stuff has all been like top tier for sure. That's what's up, man. That's a long list, and
hell yeah.
I know that's not the end.
That's not the end. There's a whole bunch of other stuff in the car that we just haven't talked about because there's a lot. You know, Nismo Plenum, and then remade in the USA. I sent them the Plenum and the ITBs. They rebuilt them, sent them back like brand new. We've got a LS PR with a PRP kit alternator on there.
Damn.
It's refurbished everything. Everything that we took out, we refurbished or replaced with brand new.
Yeah.
Are you on E or?
I'm on ethanol.
Okay.
I'm on ethanol and
No flex or anything, just straight E.
Straight. I put if it has to be an emergency, and for me to put 93 in it. It has flex fuel sensor and it does.
Okay.
And I have put 93 on it depending on where I'm at. Now gas mileage is horrible. It was bad before, but ever since we turned up the power, it's even worse.
But the smile's even bigger.
Definitely.
Bigger. Smiles per gallon matter more.
So, the guys now, I guess we run around with 5-gallon jugs of ethanol in the trunk when we're riding around. So
that makes it. I mean, and then we're also this close to Thornton's. Like, why not? I think that's what saved the Z from being like driven to oblivion was the fact that it was tuned on E, and there was an E around the two people that bought it. So they probably were like, it's cool, but I don't want to go get E. But at the same time, I'm probably going to have to change those fuel lines.
Because if it's sat.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, it runs and drives perfectly fine, and I've been driving that thing nonstop since I got it.
It's fun.
Ironically, I haven't even done like an oil change on that.
it's meant to be driven, man. I can't stand, people are like, oh man, you must not drive your cars. Every time we go to shows, they look at Juan's car, they look at my car, and they're like, oh man, you guys don't drive your cars. And I'm like, you can eat off the engine bay. I'm like, no, we drive these cars.
You should have seen what we did here.
Yeah, and I pick up the kids at school. I go get groceries. I go out to dinner. We go to meets. Like we go everywhere. Like it doesn't matter. Like I'll drive it. I'll drive it to the mall.
I would say that's like the coolest thing about Tampa JDM, if you will. If you anyone you can think about, whether it be Juan, yourself, Joel a little bit, Roger,
Okini.
Yep.
all of these legendary cars that are here, all of y'all drive them. Like y'all drive them, and then the few times that I do catch you guys or hear you guys when I'm in Mexico too, y'all are driving them. You know what I'm saying? They're not garage queens or anything like that. That brings me to a thought that I had, and it's been a conversation between Billy and Skeeter and myself.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on built versus bought?
Okay, so one guy that you didn't mention,
yeah.
I'm not gonna mention any names, recently brought this up on his YouTube channel.
We're thinking about the same
and on
person.
IG, and I was like, listen, bro.
I had some comments.
I had some comments too. I was like, you kind of tinker with cars, but but you're not a real you're not a mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a mechanic. I'm a mechanic by trade. I've been trained to be a mechanic. I've gone to school to be a mechanic. But I'm not gonna lie when it comes to the built not bought with my case. I've built a lot of the things on my car, but I have to say, I bought the engine. I bought the engine. Why?
Yeah.
Because I gave it to Lee.
Yeah.
And Lee put my engine together and he dropped it into my car.
Mm-hmm.
I've done work on the car. I've done brakes, suspension, ball joints, diffs, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But my engine this time, it was bought by Lee. And there was a reason why I paid for him to build my engine. Because the guy is the only one that was in Formula Drift driving an RB32 engine in a drift car without having any issues. Has two R34s running 8 seconds. Full street cars.
Yeah.
AC, sound system, you name it. Power windows, like full street cars running 8 seconds.
Yeah.
So for me, that's proven that this guy, that he knows what he's doing when it comes to building RBs.
Yeah.
I could have built it and it would have took me forever because
Yeah.
being in the military, having 3 kids, being back and forth, my car would have sat in my garage and I would not be able to enjoy it the way that I've been enjoying it if I had not met Lee.
What's wild is twofold. One, I didn't even know you were like in, was it Alabama?
Yeah.
For the longest. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought you were here this whole time. The whole time this dude's not been here. As much as you've seen him, he ain't even been here.
Yeah. I was stationed in, I just PCS back to Florida for my terminal assignment. I've been, and I say this with, and some people take it with a grain of salt. I've been blessed with unfortunate situations that have brought me back to Florida 3 times in the military. Like my mom used to always say, sometimes bad things happen, but good things come from that. In Spanish, we used to say, las cosas pasan por una razón y de cosas malas vienen cosas buenas. So from bad things, sometimes good comes of it. And, my parents' situation with them being elderly and having, issues, being sick in their heart or whatnot, and me having to take care of them have enabled me through, and the HRC gods have shined upon me and granted me to come back to Florida to be able to take care of my parents. So unfortunate situations, but at the same time, I've been fortunate because now I'm here.
Yeah.
While I was in Alabama, because of what was happening with my family and my parents, my command was also willing to let me travel and come back and forth, and sometimes work from home, because I worked in ops, and my job I don't have to be there.
Mhm.
I literally all I do is answer emails and assist the colonel. So
Yeah,
So-
typical SEL stuff.
so literally I don't have to be there in person. Everything that I do is via email or chat, text, whatever, phone calls.
Yeah.
Blessing.
So it was a blessing in disguise.
Mm.
So
That's crazy.
That's
I thought
what's
you were here the entire time.
No, he hasn't. Which
Yeah.
gives you, and then he's driven it as much as he's driven it. It gives you that much more, respect for the man.
because as soon as I came, every time I would be here, the first thing I do is I jump in the car.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, let me go pick up the kids.
Yep.
Let's go. Oh, there's kanji meat. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. This is going to be a lot to edit. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
But to finish what I was saying on Built Not Bought, I think that there's a space for people that buy it built. Just admit that you bought it built.
Mhm.
I think there's also a space for people that have the input on which cam, which turbos, which that do the research and do all that stuff that you're talking about. And
I
that's
took the list of the-
fine
yep.
if you have
Knowledge.
a mechanic do that, because you're not going to go to an engine, or you're not going to turn your garage into a machine shop. You can't, you couldn't afford that over, 5 or 0.5 over or
0.68, whatever it was.
that's 050 or something like that. I think
Mhm.
you couldn't have done that, but hey, I got pistons for this. I have this. I know this. This is what I'm going for. You're giving them the tools and ingredients to accomplish the goal that you have. I think you're still part of the built part of that.
I bought everything, and I started slowly buying everything in my garage, and then I hit Lee up and I said, hey, I got the pistons, I got this, I got that, I got that,
Yeah.
I got the cams, and this is what I want. And when we talked, because at first when I told him what I wanted to do, he was like, oh well, I could do this, and I was like, no, I want this.
Mhm.
I already have this turbo, and I'm getting these pistons, and I'm getting this. And when we started talking, it was like, oh, you're a Nissan. That's what I was like. I'm a Nissan Master Tech, so
Mhm.
I know my way around the engine, and I built engines. I've been in maintenance in the Army for quite a long time. I don't know how many freaking engines that we've taken apart and we put
Yeah.
back together
Same.
in the field, outside the field, overseas, here. So like, I'm a builder, but but this time around when I did this, I couldn't, and I wanted him to do it. So
Yeah.
there's a difference, and there's to me, there's no shame in you saying, I bought my car built.
Yeah.
I've had my hands on the car, and I've built a lot of the things to my spec and to what I wanted it
Mhm.
to be, versus you just flat out buying a car
Yeah.
that somebody already built,
Yeah.
that it wasn't yours. Like,
Yeah.
this is mine, because I was the one that picked out the skirts. I put them on. I picked out the front lip. I put it on. I
Yeah.
picked out the hood. We put it on. We painted that hood in my lanai,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Juan finished it off in his garage.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the kind of things that I'm talking about when we say built, not bought. And I'm not
Yeah.
a painter. I can paint, but I choose not to. My buddy Juan is like one of the best painters that I know.
Yeah.
Juan is good. He's good at everything that he does.
Mm-hmm.
I've welded some stuff, and I'm a pretty decent welder, so I can say that I do that. And Juan says that he's not. So we've got our strengths,
Right.
and then one of the things that we also have is like vision, and that's a lot of things that a lot of guys come to. Not a lot of people know this, but we have people that come to us on our DMs, and they hit us up because they see what we do and what we've done. Because one of the things that I harp on a lot is attention to detail when it comes to build.
Yeah.
And I might come off as a dick or an asshole, but I'm sorry, but I made this a line right now that I'm working with and I'm selling is anti-respect all builds club. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And no, you just can't slap on some wheels on a car and slam it.
And that's it.
And have this crazy camber
Built car, bro.
and then with the fenders
wrap.
all cracked
Yeah.
and say that it's functional and that's a build. No, I'm sorry, that's not a build. You can't just go to Walmart and grab some wood screws and throw on your body kit on it and then just show up and say, oh yeah, this is like,
Seen
okay,
that.
that's cool that you did that. But I'm like, a lot of people like to take their cars to shows and then they get upset sometimes, when their cars get overlooked or whatnot. But if you have a judge that knows what he's doing and he's looking at whether the car be his style or not. I've been a judge at a lot of car shows, and I've been called, and I get calls to go judge cars because of the attention to detail and the knowledge. It is what it is. And it's not to toot my own horn, but the same thing with Juan. Like, it's the attention to detail, the finishing in the screws, the placement on the body kit. Did you tuck in the wires? You ripped out the engine, and when you put it back together, you have a built engine, 1,300 horses, but then you got this crusty ass alternator, this crusty ass wire harness, with freaking electrical tape.
Electrical tape is the word.
Yeah,
those are the things that
at least.
Those are the things that I'm talking about when I say, like, come on, guys, like, put a little bit of more effort into it,
Yeah.
And then you can really say, call it your own, and that you actually built it. And that's what we're about. About all those little details.
For sure. Well, we're gonna hop into this lightning round before these cameras decide
to die on us
They're
again.
gonna have a different thought process on us. So we can do the lightning round first, and then the 10K fuck you money. So I don't know why they are misnumbered like they were last time, but I guess I could do odd, you do even.
That's cool.
The one that's 1 is actually 2. So I'll start off.
All right.
So we got
well, just so you know, you gotta answer as quick as possible.
Yeah.
No thinking. Just
all right.
Lightning round.
Especially right now.
All right.
All right, no pressure. No pressure. RB26 or RB30?
Both.
You gotta pick one.
26.
All right.
Old logo or new logo for Nismo?
Old logo.
Yes, sir. All right. Best handling Nissan.
R33.
Best daily horsepower?
500, 550.
Okay.
Respectable.
Least favorite car term.
Least favorite car term.
Mm-hmm.
Stance.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, this one's a good one.
You, Juan, or Gio in a race? Who wins?
I don't know. Gio's broke.
Oh, no, with them all running top
with
tier.
all of us running.
Yeah.
I beat Juan the other day, so
Now he's gonna turn it up.
he's turning it up, and
I'm just add another rotor.
I want to race Gio, but I already know he's making 800 plus. But I want to say Gio.
Gio, okay, that's a fast Supra.
Yeah, it's
or
it's gnarly.
BMW Z4, whatever they call it these days. But no, it's dope. 33 or 34?
33.
Trilogy or Monster?
Monster.
Sorry.
All right.
HKS, Gretty, or Nismo?
Nismo.
What's your Mount Rushmore of cars? There's 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore.
GTR, RX-7, and a Sex Supra.
Okay. And here's a bonus one. Tommy F, yeah, or Mori Factory?
Tommy F, yeah.
Respectable. I like it.
Fuck with it.
Yeah. So the next one, that's the fastest anyone's went through.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
You win that at least. You win that race.
At least I won one.
Yeah. So with 10K, right? Or you have 10K, what is it that you're buying? And what are you doing to it? Of course, in order to do stuff to it, that all is in the 10K. So it's buying the car, parts, all that stuff.
Everything.
Oh, everything.
Yeah.
$10,000.
$10,000. Especially in this economy.
Yeah.
Honda Civic hatch.
I did not see that one. Coming.
Honda Civic hatch. K24.
Okay.
ECU. Gutted. Wheels and a tune.
All right.
Turbo.
So you've got fuck you money. You can do whatever you want, but the catch is you can only buy one car, and that's really the catch.
You do whatever you want to it.
Yeah.
But you gotta pick one car. Keep forever.
Mm-hmm.
To keep forever.
Yeah.
With fuck you money.
Yeah.
I'm buying another 33.
You're buying the 400R?
RB32 full build. Big turbo. Aussie style this time.
Ooh.
Hobby.
Hobby, baby.
GDI.
GDI.
Shout out to Andrew Hawkins. This is you. This is all you.
All right, what about you, Manny? If you got the 10K based off of Dom, great.
No.
All right. So 10K. 10K based off of Dom.
What are you buying?
10K based off of Dom.
Yeah.
I'm going back to a story that we didn't tell on here. I'm probably gonna get a 350Z.
Yeah.
Just get an angle kit and go in circles.
Okay.
Sideways.
Okay.
Sideways. 10K.
10K. Well, now that I know that Dom has had a 300ZX, I'm buying another 300ZX. And with 10K, all I can do is just buy it. I'm not doing nothing to it. I can just buy it for what they're going for these days.
Better buy it built.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lord, no, yeah, I'm gonna get the 300ZX, make sure it's on map 4. Oh, we'll be good to go.
So you can gap all them power strokes.
Yeah. All right, so fuck you money. What am I buying with Dom's fuck you money? So I was gonna say 400R, but maybe not that. I'd say V-Spec, and just throw the kitchen sink at it, but make sure it's still drivable with having like best driver mods in mind. So I'm gonna guess that would probably land around the 600-700 horsepower range. I guess just buy Dom's.
I'll sell you mine.
All right.
What about you?
Well, it's got to be a GDI.
GDI, baby.
I love 32s. I know you said you don't really like them too much. They're not exactly what you wanted, but I'll probably just still get a 32 just because it's me.
I like 32s. It's just that for me, my favorite one was the 33.
Yeah, same
The
here.
truth is, if I had money, I'd probably have all three in the garage.
Hey. And
Not
a Haku.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see Tommy just got one.
Yeah, Tommy just bought the one. I think he bought it here in Florida.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. At starts with a C.
Craft Sports.
Craft Sport, yeah.
No,
it
was in Miami.
Yeah, he brought it to Craft
He brought
Sport.
it to Craft Sports.
Yeah,
He brought it in Miami.
I must have missed
Jim's
it.
Hako from RB Power. I don't know if you ever saw that one.
Mm-mm.
Beautiful Hako. He had them all. 32. He didn't have the 33. He had a 32, 34, and the Hako.
And Hako.
Still has them.
Nice.
But I definitely think I would get a 32 tube chassis. Go crazy.
Drift.
Absolutely.
Yo, that is one thing with talking just now or talking before all this started. I did not know you were into drifting.
Yeah, let's get into that a little bit because that's
Yeah.
my love right there.
Yeah. I did not know anything about that.
So my next build that I have in mind is actually a two-wheel drive car, because I've had 350Zs, I've had 300Zs, I've had G35s. I've done a little bit of drifting here and there. I love it. I love to drift, and I want an R34 GTT.
Perfect.
Not a GTR. I want
As long as it's not rusted.
I want a GTT, and I want the two colors that are hard to get. I want the red or the yellow, AB1 or AR. So it is what it is, and I want an RB30 in it. RB30 rear-wheel drive and big horsepower.
So would you
go sideways?
Okay. Would you say that's your I think you call it discipline of choice?
Yeah, with I like to ask that, like the discipline of choice for what you like to watch or race or anything. So drifting
is my favorite. I like drag racing. I like drag racing, but I prefer drifting. It is what it is.
I'm the same way.
For me, it's because going fast in a straight line is awesome, and there's a lot of adrenaline in it, especially But drifting, for me, I think that it takes, and not to take anything away from drag racers, but drifters, you have to have driver mod 100%, 100%. Between shifting and
clutch
kicking and e-brake and coming into a corner, wheel speed, and those things. Like,
gotta have that momentum. Know what momentum feels like.
And then a lot of the times you can't even see who's next to you if you're doing tandems and all that. So you don't know. The smoke is crazy. So you be able to keep proximity and angle going into a turn and out of a turn, and then with bumps. Like, to me, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what makes it fun for me. Like, when I see a tire just on the edge of somebody's door in a drift competition,
tapping it,
and you're literally just like reaching out hand in hand with the dude next to you. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
going sideways, at 90 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's an extreme sport, man. I love it.
Yeah, y'all's are both drifting. Mine is autocross. I think that's the one that
autocross is fun too. I same thing with rally.
Rally's a whole.
I love watching rally too.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Rally's supposed to come to America next year. WRC, hopefully.
That would be dope. So I'm gonna guess Adam's gonna have his hand in that too.
Probably.
I know
he brought bring out that Safari GTR that he did.
I think he sold it.
Oh, he did?
I think he did.
Maybe. I haven't.
That car was sick.
In a long time.
It was. Yeah. Definitely was dope. I gotta give him a lot of credit. Like I watched him, I don't know, like 2016, 2017, something like that. And it was just more so every time I was deployed, because I deployed it was just something to watch, something that I knew was consistent. And of course, being a Nissan guy too, like, hey, he's got all these Nissans, 240, whatever. Everyone wanted a 240, and especially Seal 80 front end. And so seeing like where he kind of started with the drifting, which drifting isn't something that I necessarily care about. I care more so about the builds. So him and Alberto, or him and what's the dude, Trevor for Motion Auto, like the stuff that they built, that Jay-Z Seal 80 that went to, what's her name, Nicole or whatever. Like, seeing that stuff was dope, and then seeing how he's progressed from drifting. He's done the not necessarily autocross, but done the rally and stuff like that. Tried his hand in drag racing, like doing more than just one thing. I think that definitely helps you master the art of driving in its entirety. But I think autocross is probably, to me, is where is the one discipline that you can incorporate all of them into. And drifting too, I guess. You could do some form of drag racing, like on what?
At the beginning.
In the beginning. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, you got your drifting, and then wheel speed, cornering, yeah. And then also having your car corner balanced and set up and all that, which most people, they just know alignment. That's like as far as they go. They don't know anything about corner balancing. They don't know anything about driving
dampering
to that.
None of that.
No.
They just put their coilovers on. All they care about is
preload.
Is it low enough?
Like, did you preload it?
Huh? Preload.
What is that?
It was like that from the box, But I mean, places which I don't say it's in a
what
bad
spring
way.
Rate are you running? I have no idea.
Yeah, is it 15K, 13K, and then or they say it's the same one all around. Like, good luck, good luck. You hit a bump.
Yeah, I'm about to adjust mine on the queue on the rear, because I've noticed that after I recently installed BC and I did some adjustments, I noticed that the rear doesn't feel the same, so I know that I need to make some adjustments, especially when I had the boys in the car the other day. So we went to Mexico with this Audi A3. I got it on video. So it was interesting.
Nice. Well, I'm not sure if you have any more questions, sir.
No. I guess, do you have any other plans for Kaiju? What's going on with like I'd like to know a little bit more about the business at least.
So right now we're on eBay,
Okay.
and we've been doing really good on eBay also. Besides my regular website,
What's the regular website? So
it's
we
KaijuJDMHub.com.
hub.
Yep,
The hub.
Kaiju JDM Hub.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to add more products and at the same time bring new designs. I've been doing most of the designs, and then yes, I have bought some designs from graphic artists, and then I've had to submit and request permission to use certain things because of IP infringement and copyright. So, but we have a lot of merch. We have wall clocks, coffee mugs, tumblers, shirts,
floor mats,
car mats, shop mats, you name it. Hats with embroidery. Like I started selling hats on it now. So the plans for Kaiju right now is since they started doing GTR Festival here stateside, they've already done it 2 years in a row. I did not have the opportunity to go to the first one with the vehicle and the shop because I was in transition between Mississippi and being stationed here and over there. Too many moving parts. So our goal is now for this year's GTR Festival is to have the GTR there, do some roll racing and some drag racing, and have the Kaiju JDM store also at GTR Festival so that we can showcase our products and our merch alongside with the car. So, and then from there, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I wore some of my merch last year, some of my HKS tribute merch. And I had this crazy shirt that's just a pattern, and
the oil slick.
The oil stick one, and I had the hat from HKS that I got from them. And I walked by their booth at one time, and they saw me, and one of the guys just ran after me. Yo,
one of the HKS guys.
One of the HKS. I love your shirt. half English, half Japanese. And then he ran back to the booth, and he came back with a whole bunch of HKS stuff pins and stuff.
What's up?
And he was like, "Where'd you get it?" And I was like, "I make it," And he was like, "Oh, that's so cool."
Slap
and I was like,
lawsuit.
"Wow, man."
What's your first name?
Yeah.
How do you say that?
Over there at GTR Festival, it's kind of, I don't know, it's crazy because everybody that sells merch that was there, they all have Nismo, HKS, and like you name it. It's splattered all over all their merch. Just like the GTR, like the Nissan. So it's just, I think it's like they see it as a form of tribute because you had Hiroshi Tamura, Daddy GTR there. And he was loving everything, all the merch that he was, and everything that everybody was presenting there. So
that's cool.
It's crazy. And he autographed my stuff.
Nice.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Nice. We'll see what happens after that, And then once I retire, I plan on trying to go to as many car shows as I can and as many events as I can that are not just in our AO, in our area, but that's the point of me getting the Titan is so that I can, the ones that are far away,
have a rig too.
I can just, trailer the car and throw the shop into the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Drive to the show, unload the car, set up shop and have everything all together.
Yeah.
Because now it's kind of a pain in the ass because I drive the car and then I have my buddy Jose. Shout out to Jose Yukakia. And he comes over, and then Juan comes over, and they help me with the shop. We set up shop, and then my kids help me tend to the store, and it's it's fun. It's fun because everybody gets involved.
I will say one thing is dope. Every time I see you out, you always have your son or sons with you.
Yeah,
that's dope to see you showing them, car culture and stuff like that. Because it's something that's missing. Too many of these, and your sons are, I can't remember how old they are, but I mean, they're not, baby, you know what I mean? There's too many of these kids today getting wrapped up in the dumb stuff,
My daughter's also a big car girl. So, and she's gone to a lot of shows with us, but since she's in Iowa, but she'll be here in the summer. During the summer, she's with us also. And then everything that I do, I try to do with my kids because everything that I do is for them.
Yeah.
So the store and all these are things that I didn't just start doing just because I did like it or to make some money or whatever, but I want to leave my kids something. You know, they fight over the cars. They fight over the GTR too. It's like, who's getting them? It's like, yo, I'm still here. You know, I'm still breathing. Can you guys at least wait until I'm in the ground?
Mine.
They're like, I'm getting this, I'm getting that. When I'm getting that, I'm like, no, none of y'all are getting shit. You're not getting a GTR. When I die, you guys can split it up. But right now, that shit is mine. I'm gonna drive it into the ground, into the dirt.
You better hope I don't get
buried in it.
Yep. Put that shit in my will. Bury me in the car.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That'd be dope.
But yeah, so everything that I do is for my kids, and it gives me joy and pleasure watching them. Like when we go to Mexico and they record videos and they see the races, you know, win or lose or whatever, like they love that stuff. And then when we go to Formula Drift and they love going to FD and they love going to the shows and they love it. You know, and I like it because even though my dad was not a car guy and we still did stuff together. And this is even more and I have a really good bond with my dad, but this I think has given me a better bond with my kids. Boys because like they're really like wrapped up into it like me, because everything I do revolves around cars. Like I just doesn't matter. Cars, bikes, go-karts, drifting, you know, quarter mile, half mile. It's just I don't care. Car builds, just 24/7 cars.
Yeah.
Be here forever talking about cars.
I'm right there with you.
I know.
With you. Yeah. So. But yeah, it's been fun having you here for like forever. It feels we can talk forever, I'm sure.
Definitely.
But you know, we all got jobs.
No, I really appreciate you guys having me. I was dying to come on the podcast. It's been great, you know, being here with you two and be able to shoot the shit for a little bit.
Oh yeah, man, we appreciate you.
So we can
do it, you know, like we do every so often at Cars and Coffee and Kanji and this and that. This is just a little bit more extensive, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Once again, definitely appreciate you stopping by and being the stand-up guy that you have been. That now has been like 5 years now, which is crazy to think about. I was just trying to do simple math in my head. It's been a while. It's been a while. So I definitely appreciate you.
Same here. So
all right. Yeah. Before we get people all teary-eyed and whatnot, this is PA from the Cafe Moto Podcast. It's been great having Dom here. Boy Big Manny. And yeah, see y'all next time.
Take it easy. Thank you.
Thank you. Boom.